Hi everyone, Brian here. I'm just going to do a small live video of me painting here in the studio at Elsica. And well, what's been on lots of people's mind this week has been the tree up by Adrian's wall. And we have this stamp of a similar kind of tree, and I thought I'd use that stamp and create some imagery similar to the area that the tree was. And I've seen a few other artists do this on Facebook and Instagram and etc. So I thought, well, we better do ours as well, our version of it. It's a sad state of affairs, isn't it? The poor tree, gone forever, really. So I'm just going to do A5. I've been sat here painting other inspiration boards up, so but I thought I'd jump live and show you this. So I can see I've got 2 people so far. Thank you very much, you two. I know you are. So this stamp is available from the website as well, should you wish to own one. And there's a few other similar ones on there as well. But this is the one I'm going to use. And I'm going to do the whole process right here on camera. So ink. I've also got a coffee as well. Those of you that are used to watching me on another so I'm just going to put loads of ink on this stamp. Now this stamp has been used in the past with wax. It might not stamp out very well, but we'll see. The reason I'm rubbing the ink on is because there is quite a bit of wax on this. Let's just see how it stamps out. Those of you that have watched me stamp before know I lean in with my elbow and press down. This is because I don't have a lot of strength in my hands. So I use one hand usually to hold it steady. Oh, that's worked lovely. That's worked lovely. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm just going to print another couple of these up, because I might, if they don't take too long to do, I might do a couple of different approaches of it. So it'll have different skies and things, is what I'm thinking. Hopefully in the middle. And it's funny, I've seen that place. I've never been in real, but I've seen it and often thought, oh, that'd be somewhere good to visit. I wonder where that is. And then it made the news, obviously, when whatever's happened to the tree has happened to the tree. Stamp a third one just in case. Just happen to have 3 bits of card at the side of me. These are A5 for anybody who's wondering what size I'm working on. And they're in the landscape position rather than a portrait position. I'm hoping you can see what I'm doing from the position I've got the camera. It didn't quite set up as I wanted, so I've ended up at the other side of the table to where I normally work. But never mind. So I'm literally just stamping this down. So we're not going to be painting like a photograph of the area. This is just Brian's interpretation of. Let me just get some more power. I'll just take a minute or two for this to just warm up. I might have smudged that tree. Oh, I haven't. It's not gone too bad. That's starting to warm. Dual purpose, it'll clean up the iron a little bit. So I'm just heat setting these just so we don't have to sit here forever waiting for them to dry. So I'm just literally, I've got a few more people watching at the minute. So for those of you that have just like joined me, I'm just doing my interpretation of the tree up by Adrian's wall. And if they don't take me too long, I might have a go at 2 or 3. As we all know, painting in encaustic is quite fast. The tree stamp I've used to get my tree is this one here, and it's available on the website should anybody wish that they wanted one. So just pop that to one side now. Right, that should be dry. Yep, that's dry. I'll just dry these others really quickly. So all you've missed, those of you that have just come along, is literally just the stamping part. Yeah, that's dry. These will have started to dry, obviously, but normally I'd have used tissue, but I just grabbed some kitchen roll just for these. Right, that's nice and dry. Start with one of them. Pop others out of there. Like I said, we'll see how we go. I'm just going to have a little bit of my coffee. Right, let's mix a sky to start with, believe it or not. I'm going to start from top to bottom with these paintings. I'm just going to find the colours I'm probably going to need. So dark brown, pink, maybe a little bit of bronze, 2 or 3 different bits of green. the all-important clear number 27. Got that now. Sorry, this chair squeaks a bit when you move around on it. Need an orangey brown later as well. Right, we'll see how I go with those colours. I can always get a few more out in a bit. Just get on the green one, just because it's there. Right. So like I said, we're going to start by mixing up a sky. So, first off, we're going to put some clear wax, across the image. We'll do that on all three actually, just while the iron's nice and reasonably clean. That's one. That'll be the one we'll be using first. So this clear layer just enables, it like seals in the waxed image and enables me to get it back if it gets too covered over. That layer of clear just helps to dilute the other waxes. A tiny bit more on that one. There we go. Right, that's that. I'll get that one back. Right, so I've done all that. Tiny bit of clear on the iron to start with. Some pink. Some blue. And I've forgotten an all important white. Oh, there's some there. Some white. And I'd often add a tiny bit of yellow to this, but I'm actually going to add a tiny bit of peach instead on this occasion. Right, I'm just going to run that across and see what we get. I'm really happy with that sky. I'm hoping you can see it. I'm going to twist my painting round quarter turn, and then I'm going to do some greens and some brown. So this will actually start forming the landscape now around the tree. Rest it on. Give us the hill up and the other hill. Then we need some really dark brown to create that bit like where the wall comes round on the pictures that we've been seeing. I'm not going to try and make all the bricks and things. I'm just going to make my wall quite rough, because again, I said these had been my interpretation of that area. And then I'm going to come down with some more green in front of the wall, which will take a lot of it away. A couple of different greens mixed up. And then add a bit more detail just by tapping the card iron together, flexing them together. Bird. And that's going to be my interpretation done in encaustic art for you here on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. That's number one of it, and I'll have a play and do another one. So again, I've just got the tree stamped roughly in the right sort of positioning. Try and do one that looks a little bit more like night-timey. We'll add some purples and greens to the sky this time. So I'm not even going to worry about cleaning up the iron. Quite a bit of purple, green, pink, a little bit of clear in there just to keep it nice, soft. Rest it on, pull it through, let's see what we get, and then we can decide if we like it and if we don't. Well, that does look like could have done with a little bit more. It's a bit too green really. I think we can get that to blend up and look alright. Okay, so we'll get a twist round again. And put the wall sort of in a bit of a different position this time. Do that next. So it comes round behind the tree. I have a funny feeling that's what it does. And then greens with a touch of purple in them, coming down. Let's just get it on there to start with, and then we can go from there. Tiny bit more purple, quite a bit more green. Then we're going to just do that lifting and dabbing again, and flexing the card, which will create the grass. Making sure that our tree is stood in some grass as well. So that's one just as it sort of comes towards maybe sunset or whatever. Then again, a bird or two. Two. We can add more detail, we can, oh, there's a little path in it as well. I seem to remember other people's pictures. They'll put a path in ours to the tree. I'll get the other one back and we'll put one in that. The other one's here, look. like I say, it might not be in exactly the right place or whatever. It's my interpretation. I'm not taking it from an exact photograph or anything. I've not got any reference material with me. Okay. That's that one. Just touch on edge of here a little bit. I think that'll look better on that one. Okay. And then a third one. Let's see if I can find, that's a red one. Some of that. Some pink. I think you've all guessed where I'm sort of going to go with this one. Let's have a go. A little bit too dark, but find an orange. Just bear with me 2 seconds while we find some different colours. Oh, yellow, that'll do it. Like I said, this was quite impromptu really. I just thought I'd just do it. That looks cool. I like that. Peel this up to show you. So we've got that. That's going to be our sky in this one. Then we'll do the wall again. That's the brown. Come in. Brown behind the tree. And back up the way. And then the greens. And like I say, if anybody does want to try their own version of this, it'd be interesting to see them, to be honest. If you're encaustic or other medium or mixed medium, you know, this is kind of mixed because obviously we're using the stamping inks and what have you. So we literally just tap around with the iron. Put a little bit of brownie colours in there, just make it look a bit more autumnal or getting dark or whatever there on that one. We'll pop a path in it again. And like I say, these are just my interpretation. They're not, I've not got any photographs or anything to follow. Just bits I've seen over the last few days on Facebook and etc. not printed anything off. I've not, you know, I've not Googled it like right now or anything. So it's just my interpretation, but I just thought people might like to watch them being done. We'll bring in the other two back across. That's the middle one I did. And this one being the first one I did. I'm hoping you've, in a weird way, kind of enjoyed them being painted. And like I say, if anybody's wants to try them or whatever, all the materials are available from the website that I've used. And feel free to have a look over there. And if you've got any questions or anything, just follow me in comments, and I'll keep checking it over the next few hours and into the next few days. Thank you so much. Take care, everybody. I'll end the video now. Cheers.